All right, ladies, we are officially live. And I don't know how I feel about this.
Me either.
We are officially live. I mean, the crazy thing about this is we haven't done a girlfriend check-in since I think about conversation with girlfriends, but last year was called conversation starters. We haven't done one since February of 2024. Can y'all believe it?
Oh,
It's crazy that that happened or that was so long ago. Like honestly, doesn't feel like it has been that long.
was it really?
Yeah, it's really been that long. It's really been that long.
Oh,
I mean, January has already felt like it's been a long year, and then you got
Right.
all of last year who felt like it was a long 2 years.
Right.
But we are officially back, and we want to say welcome to each and every one of you who are joining us live right now. Before we do anything, I need you to put your state where you're from, tag, share right now
Grab
because
your
we
phone.
want to be able to have good conversation. Now,
yeah.
we're not going to have long conversation, but we're going to have good conversation. So go on out, get your devices, press that little share button, go ahead and get your device, press that like or give us a heart. But whatever you do, make sure you communicate with us in the chat box. We are here to have conversation, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. So my name is Lawanda, and I would say if I had to describe myself in one word, uh, I would say I'm the quiet of all of us in the
No,
group.
you're not.
Really?
You have done
No,
these a million times. How many times have I done these?
I mean
Wait,
maybe probably like once, maybe once or never.
Never.
No, maybe like once or never. I mean, I end up getting roped into these things, uh, just because I just want to see whatever I could do to help the group. Then I'm just gonna do to help the group. But then again, yeah, you have never done one, Levada. Stacy has done plenty. Stacy is the pro out of the group.
Yeah, she's the pro.
Stacy is definitely the pro out of the group because Stacy has done one, I think, almost every year. And if she hasn't done a full check-in, she has definitely done almost announcements every year.
Yeah.
So Stacy,
okay. I mean, announcements. Yeah, that's me.
yeah, we're going to definitely lean on you for this. But I just have
Okay.
one thing. It's just been, I don't know about anybody else, but it has been a 2024 was like a nightmare, and January of 2025 was like a stretch. I
Mhm.
definitely was stretching capacity. But how have y'all been doing?
Laveda, you want to go first?
Um, it's been a year. We're what 32 days into this year. It has been it has been a year. But I'm grateful to God that He saw fit to give me another chance,
Oh no,
another day, another year. So it's been. That's all I can say. But it's nothing. It's been nothing but God.
All right.
Stacy.
January, life has been lifing. Huh? Really lifing.
Mhm.
But we just got out of revival, huh? The whole month of January. Woo!
I've been waiting for my
Absolutely.
revival.
We had a great time. We had service on Tuesdays. We had service on Fridays. We had prayer 2 times a day, midnight, 6 a.m. If you missed it, you missed it. And yeah, I mean, it definitely gave us the strength to go through in this longest month of the year.
Absolutely. And I hate to break up there, Stacey, but I mean I know a lot of people have not been privy to, but I'm just gonna say this. Last night,
Don't brag. Don't brag.
Bishop prayed
Girl,
last night until
oh yes.
I'm gonna just say if breakthrough did not happen in your house, you were not praying along with the bishop last night.
You
Bishop prayed
still was
until you couldn't
sleeping.
help but help him pray.
You were sleeping.
I was sleeping, and I feel like somebody should have called me or recorded the prayer so that I could be a part of this the anointing that took place. Lawanda, now you know how you get mad at me for not calling you on Wednesdays about prayer. That last night was one of those. You
I
come
called you. You didn't answer.
I
I
know, but that was
Oh
I
earlier
called
in
you.
the day.
I called you at 10 o'clock and you did not answer.
I know.
So I may not have called at 12, but I definitely called you.
Oh man, I missed it, and I
I
feel
mean,
bad
but
now. So
the
next
good thing
next
is
time y'all record the prayer.
the good thing is this is probably not gonna be our last time praying on joint prayer line. We
woo.
also have probably Elder Steph said, Jesus, you missed it? Yes, she missed it. She
Yes, I
missed it.
missed it.
We was on the main line talking to Jesus, and she was on the main line calling on somebody else.
No,
Oh.
I see. Jesus, I see. Bishop was praying, and he helped me because I had a migraine. So he helped me. So I might have been sleeping, but he helped
Uh-huh.
me. Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, well,
Okay.
all I'm gonna say is, dang, you missed it.
Oh, and your alarm was set?
Some I said, yes, I missed it. And I had
Dang.
my alarm set. Some I've done that one time. Well, I thought I had set my alarm and I had I had typed it in on my calculator. And
Bless
so,
it.
yeah. So,
Bless you. I
yeah, that
thought
has
you were
happened to
gonna
me once
say
or twice
like
before.
PM versus AM or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Not calculator.
No, I definitely have been so
Calculator.
tired. I typed it on my calculator and then get up in the morning and go, oh my God, I set my alarm. But then you open up your device, you open up your apps that you had last open, and it was my calculator.
Sis was tired.
Clearly.
Tired.
Sis was tired, and I am sis. You hear me?
Right.
Huh. Elder Everett said it happens. I mean, unfortunately, it happens. Christine, don't
Mhm.
laugh at us. We just just keep
Pray
us in
for
your.
us. Just
That's
pray
why we
for
have
us.
joint prayer because we need much prayer, much power.
That's right.
Lord.
Evangelist Nicolette Johnson said, "Hey y'all,
Hey.
Hey.
all right. Pastor Wanda Page is all in here tagging everybody she knows,
Tagging
and
everybody.
so
I saw Charleston, South Carolina in the chat.
come on, Charleston, come on, Charleston, as
Look at
Skylar calls it.
y'all.
Charleston, come on in here. I definitely see plenty of members from my church, and I'm not just going to say anything other than I belong to the greatest church in the world, Greater Howard
Uh-huh.
One
I
thirty
agree
two,
with you.
100, and
132.
yes,
Y'all got a
sir.
good church. Y'all got a
Yeah, yeah,
good church, but I got the best
the
pastor.
greatest church in the entire world. And how I know it's the greatest church in the entire world, your church is named after my church. Come on, come on,
That's it. That's it.
come on,
Period. Okay.
come on. I know that's right.
Charleston.
I know that's right. I know
That's
that's
right.
right.
That's right. That's right.
So thank you so much to everybody who are on with us. I know it's a little slow and it may be a little different as times pass. However, sometimes you just need to have a conversation with girlfriends just to lift the load. And I call on Levada all the time. I don't really call Stacy all the time that much because Stacy has a very important job. And so, as with Stacey being as important as she is, sometimes your mind don't need to be on other people's troubles when you are dealing with other people's troubles at work. So, but we sometimes you just need a conversation with girlfriends, and I'm so glad they were all able to come on and have this conversation. But I see more people from 132, Elder Classy Crenshaw, Sister Judy Irons. Come on, Greater Helen
Charleston.
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 Let's
Charleston,
get
please.
what's your
I'm
numbers?
already it's
What's your
already
numbers?
two against one
Come
on
on up
this
a little
on this
higher.
hey,
Come on up a
it's
little
already two
higher.
against one on this line for Charleston. I need Charleston to comment. I need a talk back church. Come on,
Oh,
Charleston.
they not talking right now, but you got some people who are trying to help you out and tag as many people
Thank
as they
you.
know.
Thank you.
Amen. But if you do not see your church members on here, tag your church members in the
Hey, get them
comment
in here.
section.
Let's go.
Send them
Yeah.
to their message box. Tell them that we want to see them on because we ain't gonna be on here long. We just three girlfriends having good conversation tonight.
Yeah.
But let's dive into this conversation a little bit because I don't want to, the one major thing about women's conference uh is that not only is it our first conference as an organization, it's our first conference of the year. But
Mhm.
we're able to get on here and have conversation with you guys to let y'all know what's happening in women's conference. And I'm just gonna say something. This is getting ready to be the greatest conference. I'm gonna just say the greatest women's conference of all
Mhm.
time.
Yep.
Here's why I'm gonna tell you why. Is because the devil is he's on his job. He's doing what he can to throw us off course.
He's
And
a
the
loser.
enemy is fighting. And the only reason why the enemy fights you is because he knows that if you get
Mhm.
to your next season, you're
Yeah.
going to be unstoppable.
That's
And
right.
That's
so
right.
all I'm gonna say is this is getting ready to be the greatest women's conference that we've had in all is this 32 years?
Yep.
And 32 years. I'm just gonna put my hands like this and just let Laveda and Stacy tell y'all what y'all take it over.
All right. So I know a lot of people want to know what's going on and who we have coming to minister to us this year. And so we have a dynamic woman of God coming to minister to us this year. We have had her in years past, and I know that she has done amazing. And we are expecting her to do that and more this year. So we need y'all to come and be with us because we will have none other than Pastor T. Renee Glenn
Stop
with
right
us.
there. Stop right there.
Yay!
Who did you say again?
Pastor T. Renee Glenn.
Yay! We love her.
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna tell y'all literally the time we had it in Jacksonville. Now we're going back to Jacksonville, so y'all don't have to email us anymore and ask us do we have any more hotels available in Orlando. We're going to Jacksonville.
Right.
Well, the last time we had it in Jacksonville, she taught a class
Mm-hmm.
that morning for women in ministry. And literally in that class, it was such a glory swept through there. And she said, she let us know, I'm gonna try not to preach. I'm gonna just try to stick to point of teaching. And the glory of the Lord swept through that class so bad. By the time we got out of class, there was still somebody laid across the table crying. We had to drag a few people out the class just to
Mm-hmm.
get the classroom empty. And then not only that, that night, she swept the whole room.
Now she did sweep that whole. Now I missed the morning one,
She swept
but she swept
the
that whole room that night, though.
whole
Whole room
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she
so
did.
bad. I lost a whole. I was a media person down.
down
She
on
came all the way to the back.
back.
Yes, she did.
So if
Yep.
y'all know, like I don't know how you gonna get there,
You
but you
better get
need to
there.
get to Women's Conference 2025. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think y'all know this person, but definitely there are some videos left of this person out online, and they had passed away some years ago. But for all of the older people in Highway, they already know. Pastor T. Renee Glenn reminds me of Pastor Evelyn Turnquest. Now, people in the comment section, y'all can agree. Now, I will show y'all videos of Pastor Evelyn Turnquest.
Mhm.
She reminds me of another Pastor Evelyn Turnquest. I remember Pastor Evelyn Turnquest sat on the organ. Now, don't y'all laugh. And Steph was preaching, Steph was playing, and she was preaching. And she turned over, looked at Steph, and hit it in the forehead. And Steph fell off the organ. Okay, that's a laugh. She reminds me of another pastor, Evelyn Turnquist. And I'm going to tell you
No,
something.
Steph, you went down.
Out, out,
Took a tumble, huh,
out,
Seth?
out.
Hmm.
But I'm y'all just get the women's conference. Get to women's conference.
That's it.
Get to women's conference. I'm gonna stop talking, and then Lavita has something else to tell you. But just get to women's conference.
All right. So we have a dynamic national women's president. I love her to life. She's amazing, such a sweetheart. But we also have a vice president that is going to minister to us this year. None other than Pastor Anna Trammell is going to minister to us on Wednesday. So Wednesday during the day, noon. So we need you there to support her as well because we know that Mother is an amazing women's president. So we want to support our vice president as well as she ministers to us on Wednesday. So that's our other speaker. Now we do have another speaker, but we're gonna leave that. We're gonna get that to you.
Oh
We
yeah,
promise it's gonna be
I can't
another.
give it all to you at one
Yeah,
night.
give it to you all in one night.
Close this thing up.
Then what would be the whole purpose of coming back?
See,
We got to give you something.
You gotta
A
get
little
her.
bit. Okay.
yes, sir. Stacey, you
Yeah.
have an announcement for us?
Yes. Okay. So, as we all know, during women's conference, we always got a theme, colors going on. Okay. So this year, we're gonna be wearing red. So we're now in February, right? It's it's
All in the
Black
story.
History
Everything.
Month, it's Valentine's Day, right? It's red all over the place. So if I
Get
was
your legs.
you,
Everywhere.
y'all better purchase this stuff now, pack it
Everywhere.
up, put it away for next month. Because you're gonna need it on Friday of women's conference because we're wearing red.
So, but I'm not a big fan of red.
I'm not either. That's my
Sometimes
mother's
Me
favorite
either.
color.
when they announced we was wearing red, I was for it. I was with it. I could do it.
Really?
I was with it. I was like, okay, I could do red. Not a problem.
I think it's
I love
because of
that.
what day it is. Like it's towards the end of the week, so I feel like I can do that.
I liked. You know what? The reason why I said it would be good with, I would be good with red, honestly, is because I know for certain that red at this time is not a hard color to
To
find.
define.
That is
Mhm.
true.
All right. You can get your red sneakers. You can get your, a good old red sweater or something. So red is not hard to find. But the beautiful thing about it is, it's red and whatever variation you want to put it.
Mhm.
And I love that because I didn't want to be stuck to red and gold, red and silver. I'm a black kind of girl. Black works for me. So the mere fact that I could put black with this red works for me.
I love it. And when we have color schemes, I love that we are never all in the same shade.
Mhm.
Right, right, right.
It's very nice.
Except white. I don't like when we wear white.
But there's still different shades of white. You know, we all don't be
Yeah,
having the same shade of white.
but
I can do white. I just can't do white shoes. Mm-mm.
Well, yeah, the white shoes.
Mm-mm. Can't do that.
if I had on white shoes and Pastor Renee Glenn was preaching, I'm gonna just say my shoes would be definitely gray.
Just pick them up at that point in time.
By the time Pastor Renee Glenn was finished, my shoes would be gray.
Just walk barefooted. It's okay.
She preaches barefoot
And
Right.
she was on
and
mine taking her
socks.
shoes off,
And
huh?
Take your
socks.
shoes off
Nah,
at that point in time. If it
that's
was
my
white,
feet. Yeah,
take your
it
shoes
was
off.
white socks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But I can't. Yeah, in good faith, I won't be in white shoes. So,
Me either.
to God be the glory. All right, another highway in. Minister Keisha Burks.
Hey,
Another.
Keisha.
Come on up higher, little saint. Come on, Greater Highway of Chocolate. Come on, a little higher.
Miss Chantel said white shoes and brown stockings.
Commenting.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just gonna tell you to go to Sister Chantel's table and let her help you out.
That is
Yeah,
true.
because white shoes and
She
French
always
cloaks.
has something for everybody.
Mhm.
Let me tell you how bad it is that I don't wait to conference to shop with Sister Chantel. I hate to admit this, but I purchase
Yeah.
stuff online. As a matter of fact, I just got a sweater this Monday, so yeah.
I do too.
Go on ahead and go to Sister Chantel's Facebook. Click on Sister Chantel Jones Cross. Click on her Facebook page, and then go on get your. There you go. Get
We
your red
listen and
from
we
her.
not judging because we do it too.
Get your red from her. You might as well.
Might as well. I
And
know
she
you got
on
some.
here, so that means she already gonna know that we're gonna need to have it. So that means y'all need to hit her up now. Again, take your outfit, put it away, right? Make sure it's clean, straight, right? For women's conference because we have
Yes,
something
yes,
for everybody.
yes,
Yes.
and pay her prices.
Yeah.
Right.
Pay
That
her
part.
prices, saints. She's gonna help
Yeah.
you out, and I'm trust me. Anything that I purchase from her,
Good quality.
I love
Good
it.
quality.
Good
I
quality.
absolutely
Good
love it.
quality. Hmm.
I don't wear it out, but I love it.
I might
And
have a
so,
little piece I might throw out this year from her too. Hmm.
well, I think I'm prayerfully Jacksonville will not be cold. Prayerfully, the good Lord will shine on us and give
It
us
will freeze.
75, 80-degree weather while we're in Jacksonville. So I won't wear my sweater, but I can still shop.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So make sure you got a little room in your bag to go back on home. So you can make sure.
Rick said the Mayfield house gonna be there.
Is that what he said?
Yep. Well, I'm
Oh,
wearing a Mayfield house piece. I know that.
I may have a good 2 or 3 on, you know.
I may have to get me one.
Girl,
It's nice.
girl,
It's
girl,
nice.
you better see. I think every vendor that we are spotlighting tonight should give us 10% off of our next purchase. That's all I got to say. But but you know what? If you
This is
can't
free
get,
advertisement.
there you go. If you can't get 10% off your next purchase, here's what we're gonna do. I got something very special. We're gonna give y'all $10 off of your registration tonight. For 24 hours, you can get $10 off your registration. For the next 24, at 8:30 tomorrow, don't ask me for the where's the promo code because you would have had to do it today. Rick said 15% off. Okay, Rick, we're gonna hold you to that.
Ooh, that's nice.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on the screen so all the saints see that Rick said that he's giving 15% off for us. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Rick.
Thank you so much, Rick. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
do need another
Greatly
suit.
appreciated it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need about 2 or 3 off, but I have lost some weight. So anything that I purchase now, by the time I get it, probably will be too big.
Mhm.
So yeah, yeah, but I'm still gonna purchase. That does not keep me. That does not keep me. Because when I started losing weight, somebody honestly came and told me, Lawanda, wear the clothes in your closet, until you finally get to the weight you want to be at, and then you kind of like start adding pieces. Well, I must didn't learn that because I have just been shopping.
Kept shopping.
There's nothing wrong with it, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely shopping. All right, okay. Lady Christine Boutique.
Oh, she
Mm-hmm.
in the chat.
She's in the
Oh,
chat too.
yeah,
All right, Sister Chantel said we get 15% off.
okay. Yay!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hallelujah!
The other vendor want a shout out tonight. All right.
Yay!
All
Yes.
right. Christine said, here we go. Christine said, Lady Christine's Boutique. All right.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. Y'all already have met 3 of y'all vendors. Now, this has never happened before that we announce vendors, but y'all already met 3 of y'all vendors who are
Mhm.
willing and able to help you to prepare for women's conference even before you get
Get
there.
there.
That
So
means you gotta
that's
make space in your luggage because that means it's gonna be a lot of stuff. Y'all know women's conference, we always get all kinds of stuff. You never know what to expect. We just giving y'all the heads up. Make a little bit of space, okay?
Hmm.
Because you gonna need you gotta support the vendors. We get registration stuff. We get materials for workshops, our notebooks and stuff. You need space. Don't be coming in here with them small bags.
Low room, low room, low room, low room. You need a little
right.
room.
Because TSA,
Roll, vacuum, go to UPS or FedEx. Nobody's judging you because I do it every year. But anyway, mail your own stuff home. Okay.
yes, teach them what to do, Stacey. Teach them.
I'm just trying to help y'all. Go to UPS or a FedEx store with all your items that you can't fit.
Hmm.
Don't worry about when it get there. It's not a rush. You know it's yours. You know it's coming.
Absolutely
And then
not.
you ain't
Because
gotta worry about it.
if
But you
by the
still, whatever suitcase you bring, you still gotta have space.
the crazy
You're
thing,
gonna need
Stacey,
that and then some.
the crazy thing is by the time you get home from women's conference, you are so tired from every experience because it's like every night is a different experience and every
Mhm.
workshop is a different experience.
Yep.
So you're so tired from these different experiences. Most of y'all, be honest, saints. Most of y'all don't unpack y'all bag until it's time for y'all to go some other place.
Let me see. Oh, mother done made it in the chat. That's
Oh,
Hey,
right.
mother!
hey, mother.
Hey, mother.
Mother, we love you!
Now,
Yay!
now you know, conference is getting ready to be bananas because Mother Page does not get on Facebook.
I was gonna say, Mother's in the chat?
This is the first time I ever seen her in the chat.
See, see, she do them
Woo!
here and there, but that's how you know it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be
Y'all go
crazy.
ahead and register. Go ahead and register. We already can see right now a list of people who are registering. And I know it's you who said, I may not have the money. I may not have been able to afford the 85 when 85 was out. And I may not have been able to afford 100 because 100 is just a little too steep. And I still have some other stuff. But we have given y'all $10 off. And I don't mind if you leave us right now to go register because you may
Go
Mhm.
not
register,
but
go register, and then come on back though. Go
go
register, come on
register.
back.
Go now.
Go
Register.
register.
And the crazy thing
Come
about
back.
it is you need to be registered to get to these classes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Night night service is one thing. Night service is already an experience. But those classes are impartation
It be
Mhm.
lit.
to the mind, body, and the soul.
Yeah.
Right.
Get to register. If y'all are not registered by the end of tomorrow, if y'all are not registering, we're not doing no more girlfriend check-ins.
GHDministries.org, right?
Yeah, now
Yep.
I could have said we're not gonna do no more girlfriend check-ins because then the first thing Pastor Wanda's gonna say, well, no more check-ins?
Right.
No more,
Wait, no more check. I thought we
no more check-ins?
no
No
more
more
check-ins.
check-ins?
Yeah, no more check-ins. So
She loved to spread the word.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? Honestly, that speaks to her level of leadership that
Mhm.
she doesn't want anybody to be left out of anything. So I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful to each and every one of
Look
you
at that.
who are
Mother said
on.
she need 100%
So we
registration.
need you to register. Mother
Mhm.
says she needs a
Love
hundred
it.
percent registration. And Greater Highway of New York, y'all already know we can ready to get our talk in the next couple Sundays. So y'all need to register. If you need to register in person at Greater Highway of New York, you can see me or Elder Stacy tomorrow. If you need to register in Highway of Charleston, please go see Deacon Levada. If you need help registering for the conference, please don't hesitate to call the national headquarters office. Year after year we have to walk people through how to register or we just register for you because
Mhm.
we don't want you to be left out of this experience.
Exactly.
Trust me, you already heard that Pastor T. Renee Glenn is preaching. You already heard that Pastor Anna Trammell is preaching. We have many more speakers who are going to be announced, classes, workshops that are going to be announced, but you need to register. I want to say you need to register to be on a choir, but I'm not going to say that because I'm not on the national music
Yeah, I
department. So
mean that sounds good to me.
I don't want to say nothing that's not true. But that's how important it is for you to
In
Yeah.
register.
order for you to participate, you should.
Mhm.
That should be
Register,
mandatory.
register, and don't just
At
say
least
now.
register.
Y'all know we have a luncheon every year. Y'all know we have a luncheon every year. Now
That's
don't
true.
come and say I just want to pay for the luncheon because unfortunately, um, you have to register in order to come into the luncheon. But the luncheon is a very special luncheon this year. Now, it's not going to be announced till here tonight because we can't tell it all in one night, as Mother Page would tell me. But you need to register. I wanna end on this our level of expectation for this year and not just our and not just from what we feel. I want y'all to put in the chat what is your level of expectation this year through this women's conference. What do you expect? What do you need God to do for you by the time you get home from women's conference? Now we're going to give our experience And we want you to share your experience. We're going to be sharing them experiences right now. We're just natural. We're in a natural world, but we are spiritual human. We are spiritual beings.
Yes.
We can't just expect to get good conversation, meet new people. We can't expect to. Somebody said, "I need your help, Laveda."
You got it.
We just can't expect to just have a good time naturally and not do what we're supposed to be doing and being fed spiritually.
Right.
So what is your level of expectation for this year? I'm going to start with you, Stacy. What is your level of expectations?
Well, I usually end up on the floor.
Quite a
Floor
few
ministry.
nights.
Floor
Floor
ministry,
ministry.
for
Yes.
conference is me, right? Conference and floor ministry is me, right? So yeah, I'll probably be on the floor. I mean, you could come and join me, if that's what y'all want to do, probably not, Lawanda and Laveda, and that's fine. But if anybody else wants to come join me on the floor, you can come. But I just want to, honestly, for me, I'm a little selfless, right? I want my sisters to come to be transformed. Like, I want to see miracle signs and wonders at women's conference. I want to be able to say I've experienced something in 2025 I've never seen before in my lifetime. That's really my expectation. I come expecting I'm not gonna leave the same way I came. My sisters got what they need as well. We gonna come back tired, like Lawanda said, because you be coming back from work and people like, oh, you went on vacation. Did you get any rest? And you're like, absolutely not. I'm tired. But it will be well worth it because I'm expecting to see something I've never seen before.
I'm
That's
about to
good.
break down and start crying. So Laveda just
Right.
I can't.
Right.
I
Um,
can't.
I've shed some tears today. For me, I'm expecting my prayer life to come up a little higher. We have amazing 6 a.m. prayer, and I know that God hears me, but I just want to be surrounded by other individuals that cherish their conversation and relationship with God. Um, and so that I can come up in my prayer life, in my beliefs, in my thinking. I think that that's so important to be around like minded people because there's so much going on in the world. And I just need to be fortified to kind of push through everything that is going on because it's a lot going on personally, um, just in the world overall. And so just something to build me up to take me through. That's what I'm looking for.
Listen, y'all, I'm about to be transparent. And prayerfully, I do not cry because I am not a crier, but I feel it in me. You know what? I'm gonna just place a joke here so it can help me out. I feel like crying like Stacey cried on the front row at church on Sunday. That's that's
Woo! That was
God
how
didn't get that on the camera.
I don't think
on camera.
they.
No, he didn't.
Stacey was
And
toe.
baby, huh?
Stacey was toe up, but
LaWanda preached her face off on
She
Sunday.
preached her face off, and I think
Mighty
I
God.
cried for at least an hour.
Oh, God.
oh my god,
At least an hour.
I preached a message about suffering on Sunday.
Mhm.
And it basically was birthed out of a place that I felt like I was in a time, and I won't say season because I'm a firm believer of you got to be careful how you label your seasons.
Mhm.
So I was just feeling like I was in a moment of suffering, and I still have some moments here and there, and some of my in my days I feel like I'm suffering, and number one is because I'm extremely tired, but I just felt like suffering had just overtaken me in that moment. And so what I'm expecting God to do in women's conference is to change the trajectory of my life.
Mhm.
Now we already know God already has a plan for us. We already know whatever God is going to do is already written out. He is the author and the finisher of our faith. But I need him to change the trajectory of my year that I'm having right now, change the trajectory of the season that I'm in right now. Stacey, they going in on you.
Right.
It's all right. Sometimes it be like that. Listen,
I
I'm
mean,
not ashamed.
fire service, Stacey. It wasn't just the preacher, huh?
It was.
Stacy cried until it was time to go home.
I
Jesus.
did.
It,
I
it
cried
was so
until
bad. Like
things
three or
got.
four people had to walk up to Stacy during service and mid preaching. I'm like, okay, something has happened.
It be like that. It be like that sometimes. It
But
be
Me
I'm
like
too.
that. I'm
that's
glad to have a safe space.
that's my level of expectancy. I need God to change the trajectory of some things in my life.
Mhm.
And I know we all have been in there at some point in time in our life. No matter how old you are, we've all been in a place where you feel like you're suffering and you're drowning.
Right.
And I need God to really come to our rescue. Because after the pandemic, it was like so many people have lost their mind. Within the first, I must say, about the first 15 days since we have changed office, in administration. Not gonna say nothing because I don't want to offend nobody, but it's been like we have been experiencing tragedy.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
just I can't experience no more right this year. I can't handle any more tragedy. At this point, I need God to change some stuff around in my life. And that's just where I am. That's my level of expectancy. And if you're not expecting nothing, you're not in a good place because anytime you come to a place where God is, you
Yes.
ought to be expecting something.
You
Yes.
ought to be.
Even if you just going to church on Sunday, you gotta be expecting something. Come on,
Hmm.
church. We getting ready for church in the morning. You gotta be expecting that there is going to be a word that's going to help me. You gotta be expecting that worship is getting ready to touch a place in my heart. That I'm getting
Hmm.
ready to hear from God like never before. And that's just
Yes.
where I am. That's just where I am.
Agree.
So if Pastor Renee Glenn lay hands on me and I be out, I'll be a cameraman down or a media person down. Y'all just come throw a sheet on me and just make sure that the cameras is pointed in the right direction. If Stacy fall out and hit the floor, I just make sure that whatever area Stacy is working in that is covered because Stacy loves to hit the floor.
Love to hit the floor.
Veda break down and start crying and she's
That's right.
screaming. Somebody else rush up on there and help Laveda because that's what we need to do. We need to be unified
Yes.
Yeah.
in every area so we can hear from God. I don't want to come to conference and we sitting up there just having a jolly old good time and no breakthrough is happening. I need a breakthrough.
I
Yes.
need to.
Like Stacey said, I'm expecting to see miracles, signs, and wonders. I really need one.
I
I
Hmm.
really
need.
need a miracle. I need God to show me a sign, and I really need God to miracle wonder in my life. So
Yes.
I don't know about anybody else. But even in the classes, get to as many classes as you can.
Hmm.
Go to all of them. Well, not all of them because we sometimes we be having workshops running at the same time. But
But
every
you can
time
do
right,
30
we got
minutes
a
and come out
workshop, you
there.
better be in it.
You,
Don't be in your
yeah,
room. Don't be at no restaurant. Don't be lollygagging. Okay. Don't
Lollygag.
be having Pastor Wanda look for us because sometimes at conferences, right? Pastor Wanda, she was a
Don't
listen,
be
responsible.
in the restaurant when you're supposed to be in class.
She'd be like, workshops just started. Where you going? Come over here. Go listen. Let's not bother her this conference. Let's be where we supposed to be when we supposed to be there.
you know the crazy thing about this, Stacy, is like, we talk about, getting breakthrough in services. But truth be told, I was in a class with Dr. LaQuetta Solomon, and they were broke up in there.
She's
They were passing
Mental
amazing.
health
tissues.
workshops be
They were passing out tissues
yeah,
because
you need
breakthrough was
tissues at
happening.
conference.
I could just cry right now. I'm just so full. I don't know where this is coming from. But I'm
It's
just
because
so
it's sitting in expectation. You already feel it already.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a wonderful time. We just basically trying to let our feelings come out off this screen to really just encourage everyone to register.
Yep.
Please register. If you can get there, air, train, walking,
uh
whatever. Do not settle for virtual conference. It don't
You
help.
do yourself a disservice if
It,
you
it,
don't.
don't-
If
it
you.
don't hit the same. It is very different when you are in that place, in that room at that time.
Hmm.
It hits very, very, very different. And for many of us, life has been life in. We only 32 days, if you will, in 2025 already. Nah, you need to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? We're not the only people who have a level of expectation. Elder Stephanie Everett says she's looking for change and transformation. Sister Judy says she's looking for a new level in God. Don't even get me started on that one. That started last year when we had prayer every Friday night for two. I'm just, oh my God. Somebody said they're looking forward to the fellowship and the whole experience, healing to the mind, body, and brokenness, the brokenness. Build me up, build me up, build me up. I need God to build me up, strengthen our sisters. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. So come on, y'all. What are you expecting to see through women's conference? What are you expecting? You got to be expecting something. For in order for you to get something, you got to be expecting something.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you expecting? Lady Labrie Mayfield is on the line with us tonight, and I know she's expecting y'all to
To
register,
register.
Right.
so y'all can get everything that God has for you. It don't just start at services. It doesn't just start at classes. It starts when they hand you your bag.
Mm-hmm.
It starts when we handle your bag to represent what our theme for this year is going to be.
And y'all know them registrations be lit. It
Yeah,
always got them goodies in there. It be the stuff that you need. You be like, oh man, I forgot
it
that.
be the
Y'all was
lipstick,
really looking out for me.
it be the lipstick, and I love the face mask. Oh
I
my God.
love that.
Oh my God. The last night of conference, I just be in the bed with the face mask on like this. I just be so tired. But I love the lipstick, the face mask. Um
The
uh
snacks they be having in there too be lit.
Now the snacks last year. Shout out to Tulsa. Shout out to Tulsa for the snacks in the bag last year.
They
But
has
you know
with the
what?
sex.
We're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna leave you with our theme. We're gonna leave you with the theme for this year. Because I think the theme for this year sets the tone of where we are getting ready to go. And I
Yes.
still feel like crying. So it's probably time for us to get off. Because I'm not gonna shed no tear on here tonight. So Abeda, what is our theme for this year?
Our theme for this year is influencer. Relax, refresh, and recover.
I'm already right now needing to recover for women's conference, and we ain't even got there yet. I'm already on here crying.
Oh God. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I, I'm already at the point where now I feel left out. Hold on a second. Do y'all both have on God's Girl sweatshirts?
Oh yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
But don't you like co-own it? I mean, do you? I mean, we just supporting. That's all.
We just supporting the
I
brand.
just
Yeah,
don't
we
feel
just
left
supporting the
out
brand.
because if anybody has God's Girl stuff,
It's you.
I know, but you get to boss up today, and we get to be, living
oh
testimonies.
my
It's
God,
okay. It's
my
okay.
back my back says something, because I'm not it says I'm not worried because I got God.
is I'm not worried. I'm covered by God.
There you go, covered. There you go.
But, but
Sis is a whole vibe. I am sis. I love this one because
that
that's
sweatshirt,
me.
that sweatshirt fits you. That sweatshirt fit. I just feel so left out because when y'all said, okay, now let me let y'all into a little bit. Come on in a little bit. Stay Stacy came on the live. Me and Laveda was relaxed.
Chilling.
Well, we got on what we have on. And Stacy came on full face of makeup, lipstick. I mean, ready to go. And I'm like, hold on a second.
We
Hold on.
chill.
Y'all didn't warn me.
What happened? Then Stacy comes back and everybody comes out with God's girl but me. It's okay. It's all right. The
Mimi
next
said, I appreciate the support.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
Yes, sir. Hashtag God's girl. Yes, ma'am. So this is a shame. Y'all all have on God's girl but me. I got
It's
on
okay.
Under Armour.
It's okay.
You got the hat and the sweatshirt. Probably
I
got on the pants too.
I do. I do. I do.
We're just over here being influencers. It's okay. It's
That's
okay.
right.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
But truly I'm expecting God to do something great in all of our lives. And I want everybody to come apart and be a part of the journey. Don't let
Hmm.
it just be for the few 10. Let's experience God in a whole new way. Somebody said bring the merch. Yeah, bring the merch. You can always go to God's Girl, the God's Girl website, godsgirlbrand.com. shameless plug, and purchase, and purchase. We have sweatshirts, hats, earrings. Come on, Saints. We've got earrings. We have
Accessorize your red.
custom jackets. So you might get Elder Mimi might accessorize your red for you. I don't know right now, but you can always go on that website and get your red. We do have some red options. Praise God. So go and get your reds. Your golly girl with a dope soul. Your got one guy plus one girl equals no limits. Come on, Saints. Or you can get your I am sis shirt. Sis is a whole vibe. I am sis. Or you can get your shirt like the Vader has on that says, I'm not worried, I'm covered by God. All right. That was just my plug, and I'm just gonna let Stacy talk us out of here because I still feel like crying. So just go ahead, Stacy. Just get us on out of here.
I mean, we just came on here really just to, encourage someone. Have our sisterly girlfriend chat. We haven't had one in over a year. And we're coming back because you just gotta be at women's conference. Like, make the sacrifice. It's gonna set you up for the rest of the year.
Sure is.
Honestly, it's gonna set you up. So whatever storms may come, because they gonna come, you gonna be ready. Cause you came to women's conference. You done saw your friends. You done saw people from other churches. You done seen people with like mindedness. Them workshops is gonna be hitting. Them services is gonna be hitting. God is gonna show up and show out in a very real way. It gonna be worth it.
Don't
All
Gotta
right,
do
forget.
it.
go and register. Go and
$10
register right
off.
now. Get your $10 off.
24 hours. Let's go. Let's not wait till the 32 and a half. Do it now.
Even if you're not coming, you can still register.
You sure
Register.
can.
You can still
Register,
be a part.
register for somebody else. Huh?
There you go. Gift it to somebody
Mhm.
else.
Sponsor
Yeah.
it. Maybe somebody can't afford it, but you got it. If that's supposed to be your sister, right? And my sister's keeper. If I got it, you got it. Register for somebody else who can come. Now don't take their registration bag. Because the goodies and stuff is gonna be in there. Let them have that. But
Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. Well, we
register
can
for
log
someone
off.
else.
We're getting ready to log off. Now, we have given y'all a load of information. We have given you speakers. We have given you some of the vendors that's going to be there. We've given you the color for this year. We have given you $10 off of your registration. This conversation with girlfriends have been is been power packed. So we need you to take all of this, take it to your church, and let everybody know what we are getting ready to do and what's getting ready to happen for our women's conference that is coming up. We already told you you don't want to miss it. I think next week they'll give you the next set of speakers, and then maybe next week you'll hear about some of the classes and who the teachers are, but we have already given you enough. And I think if we give you any more tonight, you are going to be too full and you ain't going to be able to sleep tonight because you're going to be so built up and ready to attend Women's Conference 2025. And so,
Go to church tomorrow.
yeah, now,
Saints.
set,
Now go to church tomorrow.
get up in the morning, Saints. Wash your face,
Make sure you bathe.
brush your teeth, throw some water. Huh? Come on,
Huh?
Saints.
Come on up.
Throw some water in the places that need to be touched by water.
Yes, that's right.
Put on your good Sunday clothes.
Your good
Yeah.
Sunday clothes.
First Sunday.
Get to
Some
church.
of us need to be in civic.
I'm not prepared for that, but get to church.
Get to church, please, at least.
Get to church. If you don't have a church to go to, you can log on our website, the same website where you go to register and church. Click on our church directory, and you can find a list of churches in different areas to make sure that you have a church to go to. If you're watching the replay and you don't have a church, but you're in New York City, you can always meet us at Greater Highway Deliverance Temple, 132 East 111th Street. You can always go to Charleston of South Carolina, Greater Highway of Charleston in South Carolina. Uh, uh, if you don't have a church to go to, if you're in Dallas, you can always go to Alpha and Omega Ministries. Go to a church, saints.
Get
Go.
into the house of the Lord.
If you're in Long Island, there's Holy Church of Christ. If you're in Jacksonville, Florida, there's Zion Temple Christian Church. Go to a church tomorrow and give God the very best praise you know
The
how.
bestest praise. Even if it means crying throughout the whole service.
On the front row.
On the front row.
On the first row.
Hey.
And if nobody next to you gets up and give you a good old godly hug, move your seat. Move your seat. All right, y'all. Now we have been on here running our mouth way too long tonight. We was only supposed to be on here. What was
30,
it?
30
30 minutes.
minutes.
But we have now been on here 50 minutes and 54 seconds. And we're going to log off and tell you, but we want to tell you we love you. We can't wait to see you. We appreciate you for hanging on in this in here with us tonight. Don't forget to tell somebody about Women's Conference. Don't forget to share.
Tell
Don't
a
forget
friend, bring
to
a friend.
register because you got $10 off. We love you with the love of the Lord. Have a good night, saints.
Good night.